Salve, Regina, Mater misericordiae.
The great love that God has for man has been revealed right from the beginning. We recall how our Lord, our God, invited our first parents to intimate communion with Himself and clothed them with resplendent grace and justice. And we see that God's love for man never changes. Throughout the centuries, even after the fall, we were immediately promised a Redeemer and continually given the hope again that the Messiah would come by the words of the prophets and the holy men of the Old Testament. And we see in the actions of our Lord in the gospel today this love of God expressed in His tears over Jerusalem. Jesus comes to Jerusalem and weeps over it and says, "If only you had known the path to peace this day, but you have completely lost it from view." We see, the problem is not God's love for man, which is constant, but it's man's love for God that changes, as we see in the history of the Old Testament, as we see here of the people of Jerusalem at the time of our Lord. And could these words of our Lord perhaps be pronounced as well over America today, where our Lord says, "If only you had known the path to peace this day, but you have completely lost it from view." Is our Lord weeping over America today, which continues to choose the culture of death, all which is the fruit of contraception and the contraceptive mentality? Indeed, we have blinded ourselves by embracing impurity, and so, as the gospel says today, we do not know the path to peace, and we have completely lost it from view. The question now is, will the next passage of today's gospel, which applied to the destruction of Jerusalem back then, also apply to the America of today? When our Lord says, "Days will come upon you when your enemies encircle you with a rampart, hem you in, and press you hard from every side. They will wipe you out, you and your children within your walls, and leave not a stone on a stone within you." In fact, is not death the inevitable future of a country that embraces the culture of death?
Misericors,